Within the confines of a Jerusalem dungeon, aware of his impending death, John the Baptist found himself grappling with perhaps the most important question that humanity could ever consider. When he asked Jesus by way of a messenger, "Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another?" And while John the Baptist was specifically grappling with Jesus' identity as the Jewish Messiah, I believe that same question has taken on any number of other forms today. Was Jesus really who the Gospels present him to be? Was Jesus anything more than a good teacher? Was he really God manifest in the flesh? Or is there really any such thing as God at all? Is there anything more than this material universe? Is Jesus really the one? Or should we look for another? And perhaps those aren't questions that you've taken very seriously before, but I think that at some point, and maybe at many different points, we find ourselves right alongside John the Baptist, confined to that dungeon of doubt. And there may be any number of chains that bind us there, a compilation of scientific objections, a sort of despair about the state of our world, a concern about the validity of the Bible, the problem of evil and suffering. Or maybe you find yourself bound by the chains of doubt for reasons that you can't really even explain. You just can feel it inside of you, this doubt that creeps in. But whatever the reasons are, I think every person in one way or another is confronted by that same question. Is Jesus the one? And over the next however many videos it takes, I want us to just explore that question together. But for now, I want to close with this. Jesus' answer to that question from John the Baptist was not, "Why would you ever doubt?" It was not, "I'm disappointed in you for even asking that question." No, instead, Jesus told the messenger this: "Go and tell John what you hear and what you see." And I think that tells us two things. Coming from a believer's perspective, I think it tells us, first of all, God hears us from our dungeons of doubt. He's not disappointed. He's not dismissive. He's not frustrated with you. He hears you. And so when you find yourself there, if you can do nothing else, keep asking and searching and seeking, are you really the one? Because it puts us in the same camp as one of the most faithful followers of Jesus to ever walk this earth in John the Baptist. But the second thing is this: God provides the reasons that are stronger than the chains of doubt. And here's what I mean by that. From our vantage point, we might have any number of good reasons to doubt, just as John doubted from prison. And while God doesn't downplay or dismiss those doubts, he does provide us with the necessary evidence to outweigh them and to pull us through it. And so we'll take our time surveying some of those reasons for faith in the videos to come. But my hope is that by the end, we'll be able to answer that most important question with more assurance and more confidence and more excitement than ever before. That we don't have to look for another. We don't have to search anywhere else. Jesus is the one.